morning. It is Thursday, y'all, and I'm so excited. I gotta roll the windows up. I love riding with the windows down. I'm off this morning and I got a couple errands I need to run, but my first errand is going to get this hair cut. I'm meeting this barber for the first time. He done seen me on his list today, and I bet he's like, who is this? Because he ain't never seen my name before. So I'm excited to meet him. I already meditated in my mind about how this gonna go, and I'm excited about it. I'm pretty sure the picture in my mind ain't gonna be too far away from what's really gonna happen. It's gonna be all good. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell him I knew I was gonna like you before I met you. And he gonna be like, how you know? How? I'm gonna say, because I thought it. I projected it. Like, I said it. Everything I say comes to pass. So I'm really careful with my words. So instead of me saying, he better not fuck my hair up, he better not, I'm gonna be, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm not saying none of that. The type, a barber that I could just come in there and I ain't gotta say too much. We can have a whole conversation after he asked me how you want it. We talking about something else. He hand me the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, I love my hair. Thank you. Tip him and I'm out of there, like what I did with my other two barbers at home. So whatever. So I'm speaking that, like, that's going to happen. So I'm excited. And then I need to go to Whole Foods. Y'all, let me tell you, because I can't be on here long. I gotta get off actually and turn my GPS on, because I'm going to another part of town, another side of Maui that I don't live there, so I'm not familiar with that area. I'm familiar with where I work and where I live, and they're right beside each other, so I could cover a good chunk of the south side of Maui. But when we go into the other sides, I gotta have my GPS, so I will not be able to take y'all all the way to the barbershop, and I don't want to record in there anyway. It's gonna be my first time, so I really want to talk to him. What I was saying is, I ate those papaya from the farmer's market that y'all saw me at last week. Well, I ate one 2 days ago, and I ate half of one yesterday on my lunch break at work. I was just sitting in the sun eating my papaya. The first day I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it made me go to the bathroom, like, but I didn't know that it was that. But I was like, dang, I noticed, like, my stomach is sounding crazy, and I ain't ate nothing out the very norm today, but I still did not say nothing about the papaya. So I turned around and ate the other half. I cut them in halves. I ate one half, then I ate the other half the next day, and then I had bad stomach issues for 2 days, like running to the bathroom type stuff. Just TMI, I get it. But I didn't eat one. 2 days went by, I didn't eat one. And then yesterday I took one to work. Half of it. Left the other half in the refrigerator. And I ate it for lunch. Y'all, yesterday night when I got home, oh my God, I got in the shower. I didn't go watch the sunset because it was cool. It's cool now. Look what I got on. It was cool outside. It says it's 75, but like when the sun don't shine over here, it's cold to me. The sun ain't out. It's raining on some part of Maui, so everybody gets clouds. We ain't sitting on nothing but a rock, so everybody's gonna get clouds, but it'll just not even rain. But it's raining somewhere, so we're getting clouds. I don't know if it's gonna rain today. But that papaya, last night, y'all, I had to get up out of my sleep to go to the bathroom. I had to take a shower at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, that papaya did something to me, and they ain't never then I started Googling. Y'all know I would research the hell out of some stuff. and keep on until I find, different sources that line up. You know what I'm saying? I don't just Google some shit and the first thing I see, I read. I need to see the article, who wrote it, and what year was it? Is it still relevant to now? Like, I ain't just ready to take anybody's word for it that pop up on Google. So, after I thoroughly researched this papaya deal, I mean, it was just bold-faced print up there when it first came up. Like, papaya causes diarrhea. It will cause it. It will cause, like, if you constipated, eat papaya. But, period. I'm not constipated. I went in there eating papaya thinking I was cool. So I tested it yesterday, to be honest. I told Taylor, I'm about to test it and see if it's it. Don't you know I forgot about eating that papaya today? I done went on about my life. Last night, papaya was like, I heard you was looking for me. I am in the bathroom. Turn the shower on. I can't get back in the bed after this. When I get in the bed, baby, I'm clean. I smell good. And I sleep alone. I don't do it for the gram. I do that for me. So to have to go to the bathroom and get no. Papaya, you don't have to worry about me. Anyways, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. I gotta put my Bluetooth on so I can listen to this lady tell me where to go. And I'm headed to get my hair cut. So I can't wait till y'all see it. I'm a dye it back black. I told you this, dye my hair, like, it is over. That era is over. Okay? So I'm gonna dye it back black. And yeah. I'll see y'all. I got some other errands to run. I don't really know if I'm going to be on the store inside of Target and doing all of that. Like, I'm not interested in y'all know what Target looks like. You don't have to see it from me. I just finished all my errands. Well, both of them. I'm getting French fries and barbecue sauce and lemonade from Chick-fil-A. Don't judge. This is a no judgment zone. Judgment free zone. That's how you see it. But listen. Just got out the barber chair. And that was my first time getting my hair cut in Hawaii. And I told myself yesterday, like, I'm gonna love my barber. He's gonna be great. He's gonna do my hair good. Like, I'm not gonna have no negative emotions or feelings about going to somebody new for the first time. I just gotta get that shit over with. So I manifested I went to my mind and saw how our interaction was gonna be and how much I was gonna love my haircut before I even got there. I did that yesterday. My appointment was today. So I said all of that to say that whatever you believe is what's gonna be. So I believe that I was gonna get a good haircut today, and I'm in love with my haircut. I don't feel like there's anything different that he could have done for me. I already have black hair dye at home, so we gonna dye my hair later on. When I get back home. I told you it's the beginning of a new era, baby. All that bleach over with. I'm done bleaching my hair. I tried to go copper on top of this bleach, and the sun said no ma'am. And me washing it each morning when I come from the gym and probably at night again was like, no ma'am. So I was like, you know what? I'm done bleaching my hair. I cannot keep up with the amount of bleach that I gotta put in my hair because my hair is constantly growing, and every time I see black up under my bleached hair, I want to go dye it again, and I'm over it. I'm over it. So I bought black bleach. I bought black dye from Target like 2 days ago. It's just been sitting under the sink waiting on me to get my hair cut. And when I went in there and met my barber, his name is Paul. He is from Mexico. He's from Albuquerque. And when I tell you he cool as fuck, like, I'm not the type of person that has to take up space while I'm talking. So if the conversation go like quiet, I'm cool with that. And I don't mind it. And like, there's no such thing as awkward silence to me. But I said all that to say, like, we didn't even have it. Like, me and him got in there talking. We introduced ourselves. He said something to me. I said something to him. And we were just flowing. Like, next thing you know, he unbuttoning my cape. I'm like, dang. We talked the whole time. It was so good. It was like me and him, like, we was just bouncing off each other about moving here and the things we was going through before we got here and how we got here, and it transitioned like into something beautiful as far as healing and stuff, and like going through different things in life. Like, we didn't go through the same stuff, but we understood each other so much when it came to like letting go and, you know, getting in a space where you like, just, it's about you now, like, you know what I'm saying? And he been here 6 years, I've been here 7 months, but our stories are so parallel, and it was just cool to talk to somebody that was like, you know, ain't been here their whole life and could like really relate. And it was dope as fuck. Like I said, just meeting him. And yeah, he's cool. Like, I told him at the end, I was like, I knew I was gonna like you before I got here. Because I told myself I would. And I was like, everything I think, everything I say comes to pass. And so I have to be careful with my thoughts and the things that I say. But what was cool was when he said that he stopped listening to a lot of like trap music. And I was like, what? That's what I did. Like, when I started going back to the gym, I told him, like, it's my second week at the gym, and I just switched my music over because when I started back going to the gym, I automatically downloaded like this trap music workout routine that's saved on Apple. And so I was like, after a week of listening to that, I told myself one morning before I got in there, I woke up, I was like, listen, I'm not listening to that music no more. Like, I can't listen to 27 songs of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it messed up. Like, I love Webby and Boosie and Master P and Moneybag and Big Boogie. Like, I know they words of they songs word for word, but today I don't want to hear that all day long in my ears. Like, I don't want to hear that. So I told him, I was like, what you be listening to? He said reggae. I said, man, listen, I am not trying to be that person that agrees with what everybody say. Like, but nigga, like, that's what I wanted to say. Me too. African music, I like, not Jamaican in itself, but African music got me by the throat right now. Like, I can't go nowhere without listening to African music. I don't even be knowing all the artists, but every time a song come on, I'm like, oh, let me screenshot that because I want to go back and listen to it later or add it to my playlist. I deleted my playlist. I used to have all kind of songs on there when I was in Kentucky. Then I got over here and I kept listening to them. But I done updated, like, I done deleted that shit. All that crying, in my feelings, relationship, breaking up. I like, dog, I'm not listening to none of that. Like, all my music is happy. It's got a Caribbean feel, a good vibe to it. Talking about love and girls that these guys done fell in love with and just life. Some of my music is talking, like, some of it's gospel music, but it's African. Like, it's nice music. And when he said that, I was like, man, I can't believe you saying this right now. Because I promise you, this just happened for me like 3 days ago when I changed over from Migos to Davido. Like, yeah, but it was cool to meet him. So I'm excited. I'm happy. I love when my manifestations come to fruition. And it's just so powerful to know, to see, like, you know, we always manifesting. That's what's so crazy about it. It's just happening all the time. It's just that when you put all your energy and all your thought and focus into one thing and you work on that, how that comes, that's cool. But when you sitting around thinking about, oh man, this gonna be the worst day. Oh, I'm having a bad day. Like all kind of stuff gotta come to you now. Whatever you say gotta come find you. So I just try to make sure I say good things. I'm having a good day. I'm doing great. I am doing wonderful. Life is so good. I don't care what's going on. Like I done been at the bottom, and who's to say I'll never go back again? But all I know is these days, like, I don't even think about that stuff. I be in my moment so bad that I can't think about all of that. You know what I'm saying? I feel so good inside, cutting off connections that was draining and not pouring into you. Like now I've watered everything in my life, and everything in my life waters me. And I don't even got a bunch of things or people in my life. And it's so amazing, y'all. Like for real. Like I think a lot of our problems come from holding on. We just be holding on. Like, let some of that shit go. You gotta let some of it go. And I ain't here to tell you when and how much to let go, but damn it, you gotta let some go. But yeah, then I went to my consultation for my laparoscopy procedure. So I'm getting ready to get these fallopian tubes cut. And no, they're not getting cut. I'm getting rid of them. So if you know anybody that need a cool 41-year-old set of fallopian tubes that still work, let me know, cause mine finna they said in a month I'm gonna be on the table. I've never had a surgery before. I have never had a procedure done besides giving birth. So I gotta be put to sleep. That's why I said I wasn't gonna get my body done, cause I don't wanna be put to sleep. Now look at me. But I have got to get off of birth control. Like I'm not on birth control. I came off of birth control in August. When I got here in July. I came off birth control in August, and they took that IUD out of me. My cycles went back to normal, and I ain't bleeding to death for 5 days straight. So I'm happy. But and I ain't sexually active. I ain't with nobody. Like I can't even imagine like having sex with somebody. Like that shit scares me. I am HPV free. So many people got that shit. They think it's common. Like no. But I just don't want to even think about getting pregnant. Like my body is good, and I mess around at 45 years old, be somewhere pregnant. So no, like I'm not thinking about that. I'm not taking Plan B's every time I have sex. I'm not doing all of that. And I don't know when I'm gonna have sex again, but I know I'm gonna be married again. I know I'm gonna have a husband, and we gonna, you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna want no kids, because his kids gonna be grown like mine. So yeah, we just gonna go on that in the bud. I don't need them fallopian tubes. I really don't. I'ma pray about this getting put to sleep stuff, and it's above me now. It's all in God's hands, and he knew I was coming here. So a month from now, we going to get our tubes tied. I said I was going to give my body back to God the way he gave it to me, and I wasn't going to alter it or nothing like that. But he got to understand. I know he understands. He's a very understanding God, I think. So I'm doing this for the culture. I'm just playing. I'm getting ready to order my food, and I'm heading home. It's 3:30. I left the house at noon. Brought my book with me. Been out here reading it in the doctor's office. I went to Ulta. I had to give me some under eye patches. I'm looking for the kind that I could keep using over and over. If y'all know of a kind that I could use and just put my own stuff on them, let me know. Because Ulta don't have them, and Sephora don't either. So yeah, I need to know that. Oh, they just leave when I pull up. But it's still pouring. It's been raining. It's gray. It's gloomy. But hell, what we gonna do about it? As long as it ain't ice, as long as it ain't snow, as long as it ain't no hurricane, no tornado, like what's rain? I ain't tripping. But yeah, I gotta work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair tonight, and I'm happy. I love my haircut. Like, he did a awesome job. I showed him a picture for reference, and he was like, "Say less." I could feel him cutting my hair and know that he knew what he was doing when he was cutting it. I could feel it. I didn't even see myself, but I could feel it. I was like, he know what he doing. Shout out to Paul.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So I go in for my pre-op like checkup in 3 weeks. Like, we gotta do all the logistics and talk about. So in 3 weeks I go back and we do all the logistics. We talk about like when you need to quit eating, and when's the last hour of the day you can eat, because I'm pretty much gonna have to fast before the surgery. So I'll go in there and use the bathroom all over myself, I guess. But he told me that there's gonna be 2 small incisions done on my stomach, and they're gonna leave little holes, like little piercings or something in my stomach, and that I'll probably have like 3 down days, and like by my 4th or 5th day I should be able to go back to work. So it's outpatient. They don't expect me to be there any longer than 5 hours. So 2 hours of me, like the pre-op, and then the surgery's like 30 minutes, and then like 2 hours of post-op. So, but yeah, I thought I was gonna get my tubes burnt or cut or soldered or something, but after we talked about it, I was like, just take the whole thing. Take them both, and let's just be done with it. Cause see, my body be done healed them little soldering, whatever the little burns that they put. My body be done healed that after a couple years. I don't get sick. I don't have no ailments. Like, I'm healthy, and my body, the way my body's set up, I ain't talking about nobody else. It's just mine. I didn't get COVID ever. Like, I do not get sick. I never had strep throat. I never had the flu. Like, I don't do none of that stuff. So I ain't got time to listen, we not taking no chances with my body. I just was worried about my tubes being cut, my tubes being removed, and they sending me into like menopause early. I still want to get a handle on me not even having the birth control pumping hormones into my body, and I'm good now. I could tell that all of that stuff is gone, and my body is back on its own, by my cycles and how everything's going with that. I keep track of it in my phone, so I can even tell when I'm fertile, or I can even tell when I'm ovulating. I pay really close attention to my body. I know when my pH balance is off and everything. So yeah, but I'm not getting ready to play with my body and let them mess around and do that. I don't even think that it's cool to go in there and cut on nothing in the body. I really don't. I ain't gonna lie. But however, dot, comma, semicolon, exclamation mark, I ain't having no more kids. And I'm not going to sit around on birth control at 42, 3, 4, and 5 years old either. So, this is where we are. I'm happy with the decision, too. Anyway, I'm about to get my food. I'm going to drive home safely. I don't want to be talking and recording because it's such a distraction and it's wet outside. I got to pay attention to everybody around me because I'm a great defense driver. I pay attention to everybody in all mirrors. So, yeah, I don't want to be doing all that talking and we in the rain with the windshield wipers. So, I'm going to grab my food. I'll check y'all back at the house. It's Saturday at exactly 7:30. I'm on my way to work. I gotta stop by Starbucks and get my pickup order for my breakfast. I did not make breakfast this morning. My workout ran over a little. Y'all ain't gonna believe this though, cause you know I'm supposed to get back with y'all and FaceTime y'all back last night, and I ain't lying, I really tried to, but guess what, I got my camera set up and everything. I didn't even press record. Thought I was recording the whole damn time, and I done dermaplane my face. I only do that like every 5 or 6 weeks. I done dermaplane my damn face, colored my hair, washed it out. Good morning. Washed it out. Showed y'all my skincare products and how to take care of your face after you dermaplane it. And I mean, I go to take my camera down and rewatch it back. Bitch, I never even press play. I mean record. At that point, it was already 8 o'clock, and I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm sad. I'm going to bed. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I wasn't sad, but it's like, you know, it ain't, what you gonna do? So I just went on and laid down. Friday didn't owe me nothing else. I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. It was 7:45, almost 8 o'clock. I knew I had to go to work in the morning, so I was just like, you know what? Rookie mistake. That's what it is. It was a rookie mistake. Good thing I wasn't whale watching. Had I been whale watching out there trying to take y'all with me on FaceTime, I would have and never pressed play. But I ain't gonna speak no mess like that. Anyway, I just ordered my stuff, and I just live across the street. So I'm just trying to I got a little bit of time to play with. I like to leave my house at 7:30, and I actually did that. Just came across the street. It's like 7:33. So I just wanted to give him a few minutes to get my little oatmeal and little sandwich together. I'm trying to get all the protein I can get. Then when I run off and leave my protein shake, that don't help at all. We did a lot of cardio this morning for like 45 minutes straight. I was on the treadmill running intervals. I did like a incline walking at a 3, and then I drop it down to 0 incline, and I'd run at a 8. I'd do it again, and then I'd run at a 9. So I was really trying to open my stride up, and it felt good. It really did. When I say I love coming to work, this is why. See that? There'd be so many different views depending on what property I'm at. But yeah, I love coming to work. This is one of the 100 and something different destinations that I come to work at. And this is why I love blowing the water with their blow-ons. I just love it. Where are we? You might ask. This is my first time down here too. I'll talk to you in a minute. We ain't left yet. We leave at 1 o'clock.
We can't even move. We can't even maneuver. But mom and baby are officially bugging us. We have mom, baby, and we have a third whale. We have a male escort. So a total of 3 whales right next to us. Mom and baby were off our port side, and the male escort just crossed our bow. There's the male escort. Just right off our 9 o'clock. Mother and baby on the surface. Look up dive from mom. Tail, 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 tail. There you go. A lazy tail.
How pretty.
A question that we get quite often is, does these whales ever get carried away and land on top of the boats? Sometimes they do. You'll see folks that are close to the railing, be careful. It doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while, especially when it comes to cast, they'll just get carried away and they'll breach and breach and breach and they'll end up landing on top of the boat. It happens every once in a while.
Back in a boat. Our bags in it too. Y'all be for real. I went whale watching. Oh my God. That was my surprise. Did y'all see those whales? I love whales. Like, I should have been a whale. I need to come back to life after this cycle is over as a whale. Y'all, that is like a check off my bucket list, swear. I went before in Atlantic City when I turned 40, but we didn't see whales. So to go back again after watching the whales, I knew they was coming from Alaska to Maui. Like, they come here. It's almost 10,000 of them by the time they all get here. And they sit here and have their babies and let their babies get old enough to travel back up to Alaska so that they can eat and grow. They don't eat here. They just strictly have their babies. But listen, the way they was jumping out there, I couldn't even catch it all. I got a couple of clips in there for y'all to see. And y'all might not be as excited as I am, but listen, my day has been made up. Like, listen, out there on the waves, we were supposed to have a terrible storm for like a week straight. Weather cleared up. We got sweats on because we thought it was going to be cool out there because the sun ain't out. Sun popped out. Calm as hell on the seas. Like, there was nothing better to ask for. Whales was like coming up close to the boat. Like, we supposed to be 100 yards. They was coming up to us. Like, it was just a time to be had. Like I said, that's on my bucket list. Got to check it off. I mean, my heart It's beating so fast. We just got off the boat. And I'm just excited. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I stayed in the moment. It was just the coolest time ever. Like, thank you, God. Thank you.